What's the secret behind Donald Trump's vast fortune? Is it smart investments, real estate deals, or simply being at the right place at the right time? His journey from a young businessman to a billionaire who changed American politics is filled with bold moves and even bolder risks. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of how Donald Trump built his wealth. Let's uncover the strategies that made him the billionaire we know today. Building blocks of Trump's wealth. Donald Trump's financial journey didn't start from scratch. His father, Fred Trump, was already a successful businessman. Fred specialized in real estate, building affordable housing in the outer areas of New York City like Brooklyn and Queens. This gave Donald a solid foundation and a model of success to follow. But it wasn't just about having a successful father. Donald Trump absorbed his father's lessons like a sponge. Fred Trump was known for being frugal, ensuring his projects stayed under budget, and using every legal tax advantage available. Donald learned these lessons early on, which would later help him make deals that were both savvy and profitable. One key moment that set Donald on his path was his father's small loan of $1 million. To most of us, that's a huge sum, but in Donald's world, it was just the starting capital he needed to jump into bigger projects. While he often describes this as a modest beginning, it was a significant boost, especially when paired with his father's connections and reputation in the real estate business. Real estate ventures. Donald Trump's first major move was a risky one. In 1976, he purchased the rundown Commodore Hotel in Manhattan. At the time, New York City was facing financial troubles, and real estate prices were low. But Donald saw potential where others saw decline. By partnering with the Hyatt organization and securing a 40-year tax break from the city, he turned this project into a massive success. The renovated hotel was renamed the Grand Hyatt, and Trump sold his share of it years later for $142 million. This was just the beginning. Trump went on to acquire iconic properties like the Plaza Hotel and the 58-story Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue, completed in 1983. This tower remains the crown jewel of his real estate empire and his personal residence. One of Trump's most famous tactics in these deals was negotiating hard. He was known for squeezing every possible benefit out of city officials and banks. By leveraging his charm and aggressive negotiating style, he managed to secure favorable loans and tax breaks that others could only dream of. Expanding the brand. Donald Trump didn't just want to be known as a real estate developer. He wanted his name to symbolize luxury and success. In the 1980s, he began licensing the Trump brand to other companies. This meant he didn't have to own all the properties with his name on them. Instead, he could profit by simply allowing others to use the brand. Today, you'll find Trump's name on everything from hotels and golf courses to bottled water and even steaks. One of his biggest brand-building moments was the release of his book, The Art of the Deal, in 1987. The book showcased Trump as a master negotiator, and it became a bestseller. This, combined with his decade-long run as the host of The Apprentice, catapulted him to celebrity status. His catchphrase, "You're fired," became iconic, helping him attract even more business ventures and brand deals. Licensing turned out to be a genius move, as it provided steady income without the risks of property ownership. Today, Trump earns millions from licensing deals. In 2023 alone, he made over $7 million from licensing non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and $300,000 from endorsing a special edition Bible. This strategy allowed him to diversify his income and leverage his fame for profit. The ups and downs of business. Trump's journey to wealth hasn't always been smooth sailing. By the 1990s, his business empire was facing serious trouble. The Trump Organization had accumulated nearly $3.5 billion in debt. But Trump was a master at using the legal system to his advantage. On 4 separate occasions, he renegotiated his debt, forcing lenders to cut deals that allowed him to keep control of his properties. One of his biggest setbacks was the bankruptcy of his Atlantic City casino, the Trump Taj Mahal, in 1991. Trump was personally responsible for $900 million of the debt. To avoid complete financial ruin, he gave up half of his ownership, sold off assets like his airline and yacht, but managed to keep the Trump brand intact. Despite these setbacks, Trump always found a way to bounce back. He used strategic bankruptcies not as failures, but as tools to restructure debt and negotiate better terms. This approach kept him afloat and preserved his public image as a successful businessman. Ventures beyond real estate. In recent years, Trump has expanded his wealth far beyond the traditional real estate market. One of his biggest moves has been into the tech world with the creation of the Trump Media and Technology Group. This company quickly became one of his most valuable assets. At one point in 2024, the stock price of his media firm skyrocketed, pushing the value of Trump's stake to a staggering $5.9 billion. However, this success came with significant volatility, as sudden sell-offs caused wild fluctuations in the stock's value, impacting his overall net worth. But Trump's ventures don't stop there. Embracing the rise of digital assets, he has capitalized on the growing trend of NFTs, non-fungible tokens. In 2023 alone, he generated $7.2 million from licensing NFTs. Additionally, he's explored investments in the ever-evolving world of cryptocurrencies, showing a willingness to stay ahead of financial trends. This diversification highlights Trump's knack for identifying profitable opportunities outside of his original real estate empire, keeping his portfolio varied and his income streams robust. Legal challenges. Donald Trump's assertive business tactics have come with their fair share of legal challenges. Over the years, he's faced countless lawsuits, yet he rarely backs down from a fight. As of now, Trump is appealing judgments totaling over $500 million. This includes a hefty $450 million penalty in a New York fraud case, along with an $88 million ruling tied to the E. Jean Carroll case. These legal hurdles are just part of his ongoing battle to protect his empire and reputation. Despite these challenges, Trump has long viewed the legal system as an essential tool in his business strategy. Whether he's suing contractors to renegotiate terms or battling high-stakes lawsuits against him, Trump isn't afraid to take matters to court. He sees it as part of the game, using every legal avenue to his advantage. By leveraging the courts, he continues to fight for what he believes he's owed while managing to navigate through a maze of legal and financial complexities. A global presence. Donald Trump's influence isn't limited to the U.S. He owns properties around the world, including golf courses in Scotland and resorts in the Caribbean. However, his international ventures haven't always gone smoothly. For example, the Trump Ocean Resort in Baja, Mexico, ended in controversy when investors sued after the promised condos were never built. Despite these challenges, Trump's global brand continues to thrive. His name alone is enough to attract high-paying clients and secure lucrative deals worldwide. Donald Trump's journey to wealth is a story of bold risks, strategic deals, and an unshakable belief in his own abilities. From real estate to digital assets, he's shown a knack for turning opportunities into profits, even in the face of challenges. Whether you admire him or criticize him, there's no denying that Donald Trump has left a massive impact on the world of business. If you enjoyed this deep dive into how Donald Trump built his empire, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.